Hello, good evening. The students staying near or far? Fourth year, BBA. You are the senior level students, I told you earlier. You are a student, I am also a student. I am a little bit senior than you. So, I guess that you are mentally matured enough, grown up enough, and you do have some sort of also practical experience in the concerned line. Traditional banking, no more now existing or prevailing. It has been converted or turned into the specialized form. Now our life, our daily life, each and every functions are now concerned and connected to bank and banking. We can't merely think a mere moment without bank. We're working, we're serving here. Say, I'm a teacher of this institution. I'm serving here in this pandemic situation. IS 618 winter. So, 40 minutes before evening started. So it's now to say late evening. We are near night. And why I am delivering my lecture here? Because by service, we are virtually delivering our lectures for the students. This virtual practice, you the young chaps, fellow, you are well concerned for better than that of me, because I am the old generation. You are the new generation. So anytime, any moment, by searching in the net, you can collect, you can procure any informational messages earliest, best, and the quickest manner, in detail, which sometimes to some extent is tough for my side. Understand? In that point, as I am here serving, my salary, allowances and all these things are given to the bank, and by check or by card, I collect the money from the booth or from the branch. Our students are paying their monthly fees and other fees in the bank. We are going to the marketplace, different locations. We are using credit card, debit card in the shopping malls. We are keeping our excess funds as FD in the banks as our safeguard. We are keeping our ornaments, documents in the locker of the banks. Wherever we are going to the foreign countries, we are carrying authorized dollar, pound, shilling, sterling or euro, all foreign currencies for trade, both inland and international trade. Bank is part and parcel for myself and for my business institutions as a whole. No bank, no business, actually. No bank, no international trade, actually. No bank, even our general livelihood is concerned and connected to bank. That is the issue. Anyway, some general utility services of commercial banks I like to mention There is money transfer. I just want to transfer money from one position to another position. Using some, say for the bank draft, pay order, check, traveler's checks, etc. and etc. From one position to another position, I can carry this document and can cash it in the different other locations. Maybe it's within the country and abroad. Then, supplying modern technology services, banks are now providing to make our transactions easy. Say for ATM booth, ATM card, debit card, credit card, online banking, computerized transaction, home banking. All these things are making our life easier. We can easily now move, you can easily now carry any, whatever the amount of money, no problem. I need not to keep all this money in my pocket. Because if so, then our life would be insecure. As a result, even it would become tough from our side to reach in our home safely. And that bank is doing. We're transacting thousands of dollars, millions of dollars or takas, not carrying personally in the briefcase or in the bag. We need not to do so. Transaction done, billion, trillion dollars through the banking channel. And in this connection, central bank is concerned for the reconciliation. Anyway, extra time service. Nowadays, banks are very much inclined to doing or providing the better service to its clients. In the competition market, even the banks are ready to provide services even it's midnight. ATM booth, different booths and different ATM card, home banking, all these things are out of the working hour. They are doing their activities, performing this as because mainly this is automation based, so no problem. Day or night, that doesn't matter. Then supplying information. Banks as are connected very much with the different trade, commerce and industrial organizations within the country and abroad. They have to deal with the LC. It may be local LC or foreign LC. While the LC is there, then there is a question of, if the manufacturing concern, then there is a question of back-to-back LC. For back-to-back LC, as bank to deal, so they have the multi-varied information and messages and back messages. So the bank can easily understand what the actual financial condition of a certain country is going on. And what is the tendency of the buyers of a certain country? Are they cheat or fine? This bank can understand. So accordingly, bank can advise better to his clients. I mean, that client may be a general trading person or industrial organizations as a whole. Then, so they can supply necessary information of the regarding his clients to counterpart of the foreign country buyers or banking organizations as a whole. If it's positive, then they will be inclined or interested to do business with Mr. Kamal, staying here in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Anyway, so this is the prime responsibility, very important. It's not prime, the very important responsibility to convey his customers about, clients about, to different other locations, different as per the need and requirement of the client. Bank can provide positive response. Then, advising. Bank has to deal with the thousands of industry, trade, commerce and industries. So, right and wrong, better and positive or negative, all these things banks know well, because they have to deal with the liquid money, liquid asset, that is capital. In this point, If someone wants to start a type of business, then bank may say, yes, no, don't do this business, because situation of this business is very worst, very deteriorating. As this situation is deteriorating, so that will be harmful for a new entrepreneur. So they can suggest the entrepreneur, yes, this business you can start and this will be very much fine for you. Then advising. So, basing upon the advice, the entrepreneurs can start their venture and they can proceed very positively. That is the concept, the mature concept of the bank. Its managers and officers also. Then issue of solvency certificate in favor of the client, if they are business person, or even if they are service holder, they can issue in favor of his clients regarding his financial solvency. Okay, this gentleman is doing long-term business, very fine person. In terms of payment, no objection arised during our tenure, as he contacted to us. He is doing very well as business. So no problem from anyone's side, yes. And this certificate he is providing generally for the other countries of the world. And also bank may ask or request him to introduce his client to other people of the USA or Canada or Australia staying. Then issue of solvency certificate. This is a very important thing. Solvency certificate, the person is going abroad or the different other locations, maybe within the country and outside the country. That responsibility goes to by the how far solvent that gentleman is staying here, or is going outside, say he wants to go to USA. Any bank provides a certificate in favor of him, well, no problem, this man is fine enough. So, the last point is the other services. Commercial banks. Commercial banks are now under threat and competition. Yes. If commercial banks are not positive in nature, then what may occur? Then just that will be inhuman working atmosphere. Say it aids in air as supervisor, as mediator. Bank can behave and perform these things. As authentic information and regular information are very much concerned and connected to the bank, so they can enjoy the best and right thing. Okay, can you say how many? So, and some other functions as agency services of commercial bank. Banks are assigned sometimes with performing duties and responsibilities on behalf of certain one. Say for the J&J company, there is an agreement between the bank and J&J company. Yes, J&J company empowered bank for doing job as the same person of the business organization. Then number one, collection and payment of money. Yes. Collection and payment of money. This is very important. On behalf of the client, bank can collect money. And Bank preserves check, draft, pay order, dividend, and bill of exchange from the different sources and keep it in his reserve. Okay. Then purchasing of the shares, securities and bonds. Bank sometimes perform as per the agreement between the certain company or bank. That is, banks are entitled to purchase bonds, securities, shares, etc. and etc. Then OC, functions of trustee. It acts as the trustee on behalf of a certain property or certain persons. Say for Mr. Hassan, before time declaration, before death, he declared his property's distribution and he empowered bank for right way to distribute this money to the clients of that gentleman died earlier. Okay. Then functions as a correspondence. It may happen when bank will act as correspondent on behalf of the certain company. Sometimes on behalf of the central bank, commercial banks may purchase bonds, securities, shares, debentures, etc. and etc. Then income tax related functions. Sometimes bank take responsibility on behalf of the clients or the customers regarding purchase and sales, return, preparation of return, submission of income tax file, and excessive duty concerned issues. Then providing information. Commercial banks may provide informations or the facts about money or money market. There's the thing. In that connection, bank has to solve the problems. Then counseling service, yes, I discussed it earlier. Counseling service is a very important service as bank has to deal with the different business, commercial or industrial organizations. So bankers have a very wide experience, practical and wide experience to some extent. Though somebody says they're staying throughout the day in the bank, and how can they develop, attain their expertise? Yes, question is there. Well, someone so counseling is very easier because of his experience and multiplied issues they have to develop. So they're very much positive and they can right way in the right track and advise their customers or clients. Then the next one is giving facilities and using the time-saving equipments. Therefore, banks are now supporting and providing the different facilities, service facilities. Say for counting machine and auto transferring network, then how far the note is authentic and pure, computer aided support, and knowing balance by the telephone, over telephone. These are the multiple services they are providing. So this is very important thing. This is our agency services on behalf as the services of commercial bank. So days going on and days are changing. So each and every day a huge change is occurring. And time to time we will know. And you students, you are also asked to search all these things and actually what are the functions and role they are doing and preparing themselves and how. These things you need to know. Anyway, it's to say senior evening. At the end part of the evening, 6:41. So it's night. So you yourself keep aside inside your house. Don't go outside. All the time take necessary food, proteinized food, vitamin B complex plus zinc. So you need to be vegetarian. You can take also beef, mutton and chicken, shall find no problem. So thank you very much, dear. Keep yourself inside your house. Don't go outside. Okay? Good luck.